The world of soul and R&B music is mourning the loss of a beloved performer whose voice helped define an era. Foster Sylvers, the former child star who rose to fame as both a solo artist and a member of the legendary family group the Sylvers, has passed away at the age of 64. News of his death has left fans around the world reflecting on the remarkable journey of a young boy whose talent captured hearts and whose music became part of the soundtrack of the 1970s. For many people, the name Foster Sylvers instantly brings back memories of a golden era of soul music. It was a time when family groups dominated the charts, harmonies filled the airwaves, and young performers could become household names almost overnight. Foster was one of those rare stars. Blessed with natural charisma and a voice beyond his years, he quickly became one of the most recognizable young talents in American music. According to reports, Foster passed away after a battle with cancer. His family confirmed the heartbreaking news, and tributes immediately began pouring in from fans, fellow musicians, and admirers who grew up listening to his music. The announcement marked the end of a career that spanned decades and touched countless lives through unforgettable songs and performances. His passing represents not only the loss of a talented artist, but also the closing of a significant chapter in R&B history. Born in Memphis, Tennessee, Foster Sylvers showed musical talent at an incredibly young age. While many children his age were focused on school and playground activities, Foster was already stepping into recording studios and preparing for a career that would soon place him in front of millions. His breakthrough came when he released his self-titled debut album in 1973. He was only 11 years old, yet his confidence and stage presence suggested someone far beyond his years. The album featured the hit song Misdemeanor, a track that quickly gained attention and established Foster as one of the most exciting young performers in music. The success of the record introduced him to national audiences and opened doors that many aspiring artists could only dream about. Soon afterward, television appearances and live performances followed, making Foster one of the brightest child stars of his generation. However, Foster's story was never just about individual success. It was also about family. As a member of the Sylvers, he became part of one of the most successful family groups of the 1970s. Often compared to other famous musical families of the era, the Sylvers built a reputation for smooth harmonies, energetic performances, and songs that connected with audiences across the country. The group's rise was extraordinary. Hit after hit helped them secure a place among the biggest names in R&B and soul music. Songs such as Fool's Paradise, Hotline, and the chart-topping Boogie Fever became staples of radio stations and dance floors alike. Decades later, those songs continue to be celebrated by fans who remember the excitement and joy they brought during their original release. Foster played a major role in that success, contributing both his vocal abilities and his musicianship to the group's sound. One of the reasons audiences connected so strongly with Foster was his authenticity. Even as a child performer, there was something genuine about the way he approached music. His performances felt natural rather than rehearsed. He seemed to genuinely enjoy entertaining people, and that enthusiasm translated into a lasting connection with fans. As the years passed, the music industry changed dramatically. New genres emerged, trends evolved, and many artists struggled to adapt. Yet Foster remained connected to music throughout his life. Beyond his work with the Sylvers, he contributed as a bassist and collaborator, supporting other artists and continuing to pursue creative projects long after his childhood fame had passed. His dedication to music demonstrated that his passion extended far beyond commercial success. The news of his passing has prompted many fans to revisit the songs that made him famous. Across social media, people have shared memories of hearing Boogie Fever for the first time, watching old television performances, and discovering his solo recordings. For some, these songs represent cherished childhood memories. For others, they serve as reminders of loved ones who introduced them to classic soul music years ago. Perhaps one of the most moving aspects of the tributes that have appeared following his death is the way they highlight the emotional impact his music had on listeners. Great artists do more than create songs. They create moments. They become part of family celebrations, road trips, friendships, and memories that remain long after the music stops playing. Foster Sylvers accomplished exactly that. His death also reminds us of how quickly time passes. Many fans still remember him as the smiling young performer who appeared on television in the 1970s. Seeing the outpouring of grief today demonstrates just how deeply those memories remain embedded in people's hearts. The child star who once amazed audiences with his talent became a symbol of an entire musical era. Family members have spoken about his courageous battle with illness, and many supporters have expressed admiration for the strength he displayed during difficult times. While the final chapter of his life was marked by health challenges, those who knew his music prefer to remember the energy, joy, and passion he brought to every performance. As fans continue to mourn, they are also celebrating. They are celebrating a career that began at an age when most children are only beginning to discover their talents. They are celebrating a family legacy that helped shape R&B history. Most importantly, they are celebrating a man whose voice became part of the soundtrack of countless lives. The influence of Foster Sylvers extends beyond records and chart positions. His success helped demonstrate that young performers could make a meaningful impact on popular music. He inspired future generations of artists while contributing to a body of work that continues to resonate with audiences today. Even now, decades after their original release, songs associated with Foster and the Sylvers continue to find new listeners. Younger generations are discovering the music through streaming platforms, family recommendations, and social media clips. In this way, his legacy remains alive. Every new listener who hears those songs becomes part of the continuing story of Foster Sylvers. Although his passing leaves a void in the world of music, his contributions will not be forgotten. His recordings remain. His performances remain. The memories created by his music remain. And through those things, his influence continues. As we say goodbye to Foster Sylvers, we remember not only the artist he became, but also the joy he brought to millions throughout his life. His voice helped define an era. His talent inspired admiration. His music created memories that will endure for generations. Rest in peace, Foster Sylvers. Your music lives on. Your legacy lives on. And your place in soul music history is secure forever. Thank you for watching.